Hi again, the couch activist here. So, I've been really wanting to talk to people and share my ideas about anxiety. I've had depression my whole life, which I talk about quite openly. And now, since I have this new job, before certain days that in the past were stressful, now my mind thinks that every day like that is stressful. And so every day before a clinic day, I wake up about 4 hours before I need to wake up, and it slowly begins to become heavier and heavier, the biological manifestation of my anxiety. So I am an over analyzer, so now I understand what anxiety is, and you probably do too. And when you think about it, those of us suffering from this, it sucks. It really, truly does. Like I said, I've had depression my whole life. I'd rather just have depression because at least I can just go to sleep and, it's better the next day or whenever I wake up. But with anxiety, like I couldn't sleep if I wanted to, even. Um, so basically, your mind thinks something's going to happen because you're a little bit nervous. We all are. Or when you remember something, your brain triggers this, right? And so, what your body is doing is getting rid of everything so that it can fight or run like hell, one or the other. It's not logical. Don't really think about it, because if I allow myself to think about how awful I feel, the impending doom that I feel, I would never leave my home. So basically, I just push on through. So my symptoms, like many other people's symptoms, are vast and many. All of a sudden, I have a whole lot of phlegm, and I'm coughing. Then I'm burping. There's the urge to barf, which is been starting for a long time in bed already. I feel like somebody's laying on my chest. I feel like my stomach is literally in my throat. Um, there are a lot of other symptoms of anxiety or biological reactions that other people have. I've asked other people as well. It's quite amazing how this one thing is affecting so many of us. And I joke with people that maybe we're superior. Anthropologically speaking, we're the ones that are going to be ready for the zombies. We're going to expect them, while everybody else is going to be chilling out, Netflix and chilling and smelling the roses. Well, we're expecting those zombies, so we're way ahead of you guys. In a lot of ways, we're superior. I guess we just have to learn how to manage it in that moment. So, first of all, CBD. I don't care how you get it in, whether you smoke it, whether you hit it in the bong, whether you use a pipe, whether you use vaporizers. Put it oil under your tongue, Vaporizing and smoking is going to be a lot quicker, so a lot of people do all of the above. Eat it if you have to, because if you roast in the oven for 30 minutes at about 280 degrees Fahrenheit, you're going to activate that cannabinoid, and you can just eat that and put in your yogurt or whatever in your cereal. It doesn't really matter. Lots of patients are doing that. You have to decarboxylate it first so that the acid gets knocked off so that it will actually fit into your receptors. Um, but yeah, anxiety sucks. It really, really does. So CBD really, really helps. Get yourself some CBD. Number two, stimulating the vagus nerve, which is a nerve from your brainstem all the way down. It touches your heart, touches your stomach. That's why when you're nervous, bam, your stomach feels upset. That's why there's this reaction, is because that vagus nerve is going all the way down. So your brain says something terrible is going to happen. Bam, 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 all the way down into your gut, making all of the rest of what I just went through and spoke to you about, making all of that happen. So there are ways to stimulate that. So one of the things that a lot of us do in the morning is we throw up, whether we have to make ourselves do it or not, and it makes us feel better almost friggin' immediately. I've used my toothbrush, or just even now putting pressure on my tongue will make my gag reflex go, and it's immediate. So your brain releases a chemical that makes you feel better. So go ahead and do it. You're not going to become bulimic. This is helping you get on with your day. Another thing is humming. Humming low. If you're going to be doing your harmony, choose the lower bass, because it's going to give more of a vibrational stimulation there. singing loud. You know, if you're in the car heading in, there's a reason why screaming like hell and singing that, you know, What's Up by Four Non Blondes makes you feel better, is because you're stimulating that vagus nerve. So do that. Also, I guess be mindful. That's one of the big things now, is to make sure you're breathing, you know, like think of breath, breathe in, um, clear thoughts in, stress out. I'm getting close to the end of my time here. But there are ways for us to manage anxiety without sedative and benzoidiazepine medications. There are ways for us to do that, and you're not alone. I'm here for you, and there's so many other people that are going through the same thing that you are. Get yourself some CBD, you know, however you do it. There are lots of clinics out there that will help you get legal covered by valid OHIP card. So this is the second video from the Couch Activists. Comments welcome, you know. If you have other ways to manage your anxiety, I want to hear that, because I want to see if that can help any of my patients, and myself included. So thank you for listening, and share this with anybody that you know that has anxiety, okay? Keep being awesome, hug a tree, and smile at strangers. Cheers.